All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Goodluck Maruma, and tonight I'll be conducting the training on blockchain technology, but we are going to specialize, or we are going to focus on cryptocurrency. So we are going to start immediately because our time is very, very limited. So I'm going to share my presentation so that you can see exactly what I'm teaching. Okay, so this is the presentation of today. All right. So you might have heard about Bitcoin. Maybe somehow you hear about Ethereum, you hear about smart contracts, you hear people talking about metaverse. This Mark Zuckerberg has started this metaverse. Maybe you hear people talking about Dogecoin. You can see the president of United Republic of Tanzania, Madam Samia Suluhu Hassan, ordering the financial institutions to look into blockchain. So what is this all about? You can hear President Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya. There are so many commissions that have been put in place in Kenya to deal with cryptocurrency. So what is all this about? So whatever you hear, from simple transfer of funds in digital wallets to crypto digital currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, and so many others, to smart contracts. You hear people talking about smart contracts, to NFTs, to decentralized finance, and so many other stuff that you hear online, maybe in the social media, in the media, and so many other places, the parliament. The technology behind, or the underlying technology that enables all these programs that we have heard, all these applications that we have heard, all these cryptocurrencies that we have heard, the underlying technology is blockchain. So when we talk of blockchain technology, when we talk of, let me add some costs so that these people can, please, Mr. Philip, assist me to admit people. Mr. Mbaruk, please, I make you a co-host. So whenever you see someone wants to enter, then admit that person. Mr. Bakari, please, I make you the co-host because I want to focus, or I want to focus on training. Okay. Mr. John, Mr. John, please, I make you a co-host. Please assist me. Jessica, I make you a co-host. Assist me to admit people. I want to focus. Those people who are on the waiting list, please just admit them. I want to focus. Mr. Yasin, I make you the co-host. So if you see someone there waiting, you can admit. You see, Matthew has entered, is in the waiting room. Please admit them. I want to focus. I want to focus on training. I don't want to focus on admitting people. So please, all those co-hosts, if you see someone, then you need to admit that person. Okay. All right. So I'm going back now to our lesson. So when we talk of blockchain technology, this is the underlying technology in the fourth industrial revolution. It is the mother technology which under which so many projects take place. Project in cryptocurrency, project in smart contracts, project in NFTs, project in decentralized finance, different stuff take place. But when we talk of blockchain technology, people refer to this blockchain to the fourth industrial revolution. This is what people refer to blockchain. And some people also refer blockchain to internet version 2. Some people refer blockchain to as Web 3. And some people refer blockchain to banking 4.0. So people refer blockchain to so many things. But as for today, there are some stuff that I will not go into details, but as we keep on learning, then I will teach you. Okay, when we look at the fourth industrial revolution, then we see that this blockchain technology has not come just abruptly. It is an improvement in the technology that has been existing. It is an improvement in different revolutions that took place in this world. So if you want to understand about the fourth industrial revolution, then you need to trace where the world came from. And if you look at where the world came from, then you will see that there is a period before the Industrial Revolution. And if you look at the first Industrial Revolution, you will see it started in 18th century. But before this Industrial Revolution, you can see people were living in rural agrarian societies. The power, people used charcoal and firewood. They used hand tools. They did not have machines. For transportation, they used animals. Production was done at home, so everything was homecraft. And the production was in small scale. So technology came, industrialization came. So the first industrial revolution brought industrialized urban societies. So those rural agrarian societies which involved in agriculture now transformed into industrialized urban societies. So these became cities and urban areas. You can see now there is introduction of machines and factories instead of hand tools. And you see now in terms of communications, they had telegraph. So they introduced it. So you see now, instead of working at home, producing at home, now they have different industries. They have textiles, they have iron making industries and many industries. And the production now becomes larger than it used to be before. So you can see now the changes are happening by introducing these industries. Now people stop doing like I can say, like they change the status quo. You can see rural areas are changing to become industrialized urban societies. Agriculture changes into factories and the industries. Charcoal and firewood now is no longer a source of power. At this moment, they use coal. Why? Because they introduce steam engine, which was working in the industries, which was used in transportation. So when they were using animals, now they are using transportation, which is using steam. And to boil this water to get steam, then this charcoal and firewood is not a conducive source of power compared to coal. So coal was now used as a source of energy. So all the people who engage themselves in coal mining, so at this moment, their product is highly needed in terms of industrialization. So you can see the pictures of what happened during the first industrial revolution. So one thing you need to know, this revolution took about a century. It took about a century. Now, the world went to the 19th century. 19th century, you can see something now is happening. Everything that took place in the first industrial revolution, iron ore, steam engine, coal, telegraph, medium scale of production, now everything now changes. Now the world now discovers other technologies, they discover other machines, other tools. So people now stop using the old school source of power, old school source of communication and other stuff. Now you can see the world now is changing from iron ore to steel, which is a very powerful and which is very easy to get and cheap. And this one now they could they could build bridges, they could create skyscrapers. You see, with this one, they discover, with this second industrial revolution, they discover electricity, they discover oil and gas. So instead of using coal, now industries, now means of transportation and different stuff at home and everywhere, they use electricity, oil and gas as a source of power. Instead of using telegraph, now they have telephones, they have radios, they have televisions, cars, ships, trains, airplanes, skyscrapers. So there is large scale production, growth of large cities, living conditions improve, and the goods price is reduced because of efficiency. And what made this revolution possible is the use of electricity, the use of steel, and improved transport and communication. You can see the pictures of what happened in the second industrial revolution. If we look at the third industrial revolution, this came after 1 century. So second industrial revolution also stayed for about 100 years. So in the 20th century, now the world is transforming, is moving into technology. Now the manual production, which used to take place in second and first revolution, now is replaced. Human labor, which was the pivot of the development in the first and second industrial revolution, now is also affected. The relationship and the communication is also affected because the world now is introducing computers, the world is introducing internet, the world now is coming into digital production. Production now is digital, everything now is automated, everything is automated. So instead of manual production, now everything is automated. And the introduction of robots now are working to replace human labor. Information systems, IT systems that in the offices and everything. Now they bring efficiency, they make production very easy, but it affects human labor, it affects employment and the Internet of Things. So this revolution has been fueled by discovery of internet, digital applications. Now, the world now is run by applications. These applications you find on your phone in terms of communication: WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, everything. And virtual communication made it possible, because look at now the way we communicate. We communicate now. I'm in Dubai, others are in Nairobi, others in Kisumu, others in Dar es Salaam, from different parts of the world. And now you can see this is what took place. If you look at in terms of proportion, you can see that robot now is taking 50% of what human beings can do. There are some of the activities that robots cannot do, but at this moment, if you go to the hospitals, the robots are the ones who are operating people. If you go to the pharmacy, like in Dubai now, you see all those shelves where they keep medicine. You go, you scan the medicine, like you scan the bill that you have received from the doctor. Then you see the prescriptions of the drugs that you need. If you go to scan there, those shelves, they have like sensors. So they have sensors, and with the sensors, then you can see, you can get your drugs and your medicine without even having a pharmacist there to assist you. That is where the world is going. You go to the restaurants, you see there are robots. You go to the industries, there are robots. Everything now is automated. You go to the banks, for example, if you come to Dubai, one branch, in a branch, there is only one person, but other things are managed by systems, other things are managed by robots. So you go to the ATM, it is robot, everything now is clear. This is the world that we are. And if you see the way the world is changing, now the world has come to the fourth industrial revolution, which came now over a decade ago. And now it is good that you understand the meaning of this fourth industrial revolution, which is dominated by blockchain technology and artificial intelligence. So with this one, then you need to understand about the meaning of blockchain technology. You need to understand the characteristics of blockchain technology, and you need to understand the uses of blockchain technology. Today, I will not go into details about the blockchain and everything, but sometimes later we will go into details about it. Now, when we talk of blockchain technology, Georgie, please stop writing. Stop writing, Georgie, Ondiek, you are writing on the board, don't write. Okay, just have a pen and a notebook. Have pen and notebook, just write on your notebook, don't write on the screen. Okay. Now, if we'll talk about blockchain, now I told you it is the fourth industrial revolution. You need to understand the history that I have shown you. I told you blockchain is internet version 2. So then the internet that we are using today is internet version 1. It is internet version 1. It is the normal internet. But blockchain is internet version 2. What is the difference? What makes blockchain unique in comparison to the normal internet that we have? It is the same technology, but blockchain is an improvement in the previous internet. So the internet that we do, one thing that I'm going to earmark tonight, when you send something in a blockchain, I mean in the internet, you send a copy of what you have. For example, if you send an email, you send a copy. You will remain with a copy. And this person that has received that email can send the same email to another person. And this person will have the copy. You can send also as well to another person. So all these people will have a copy. If you send in WhatsApp, you see something now it has come from one source, but it can be sent to different places. Experts in technology have been trying over ages to put things with value into normal internet or into internet version 1. So if you put something with value and send it via WhatsApp, it means that you will send a copy. So then there is double spending. And if you send money via email, it means that you will go to this shop, you will send money, but you will remain with a copy in your email address. So you can go to another shop and use that money and spend that money. And you can also go to another shop and spend. You can send it to your friend, the same money that you have already spent. And according to financial regulations, you don't have to double spend money. Money should not be double spent. You spend money only one time. So they could not manage to do that, and putting money into internet so that money can be sent as email or as SMS was a lost cause. By doing so, they decided to put the central authority, to put a middleman, to put a third party who will assist you to send money when it happens, you send it in a long distance. So there is a bank here, maybe there is intermediary like Western Union, PayPal, and so many other exchanges and different companies that can assist you to send money. So you are here, you have an account in the bank. So the bank is the one responsible to verify your money. And once they verify that you have money, then they will send it to the right person. So you will require to identify yourself, to adhere to the financial regulations. And then the person that the money is supposed to go to, then this person also needs to have an ID so that this money can be sent to the right person. So you cannot just request the money to be sent to the person and the bank just sends without verifying. So the aim here of the bank, or the function of the bank here, is to verify this transaction, to secure this transaction, and to send it to the right direction. So there are so many mechanisms behind. We'll talk about it tomorrow. So now you cannot send anything now without the intermediary. So if you have Safaricom, M-Pesa, Vodacom, M-Pesa, Airtel Money, and all that thing, there must be the middleman, there must be an authority that is regulating everything that is making this possible. So with the internet version 2, if you understand this one, you will understand something very, very big that many people do not understand. So this is gold. So in internet version 2, which is blockchain, blockchain has got the infrastructure which allows you, when you send something original. You send the original thing. You don't send a copy. And when you send, you don't remain with the copy. This money, if it is money, if it is a document, if it is a title deed, if it is anything, you can send it and you don't remain with the copy. So there is no way you can double spend. There is a very, very huge security, which is called the cryptography, which allows you not to double spend this money. And if this person also sends to this one, then this person does not remain with any copy. So what is happening now with all these transfers? All these transfers are recorded in a public ledger. There is a public ledger whereby all these transactions, all these movements are recorded. So with this public ledger, this public ledger, which is distributed to all the parties, it means that everyone in the system knows where this item is, where this something of value is. So with this one, what blockchain has put into place has allowed so many people now to create a lot of create a lot of innovations on top of this one. So with this one, they could get a platform whereby people can put things with value and they can be sent peer-to-peer without involving the third party. So with this one, you can send items without using the third party, without having the central authority. That is the reason why in a blockchain technology, there is no bank, there is no any country, there is no any company. Instead, there is only there are infrastructures which have been put, which are the ones that do the job that is done by the banks to verify if you have that something of value, and to verify the person that is going to receive that, if has got the right network and all the stuff, then it is going to transfer that thing to this person. It is going to record, so that once you try to send that something of value, then the infrastructure, the computers nodes that have been connected will identify this fraud that you want to make, and they will reject this transaction that you want to make. So everything now is conducted by technology. So by having this internet version 2, then that is when they got a platform where they can do simple transfer of value from one point to another without involving the third party. So the transfer of value is peer-to-peer. By this moment now, they decided to create currency. They decided to create money which has got value, and that kind of money is the one which is used now in this blockchain technology, and this money is referred to as cryptocurrency, because it is the money that is sent, is received, is stored, is recorded on the blockchain technology, and everything now is done peer-to-peer, and everything is done without the central authority to be involved. So whenever we talk of blockchain technology, whenever we talk of cryptocurrency, don't bring the stories of banks, don't bring the stories of authority. It is operating, it is something that is beyond authority, it is something that is beyond everything. So now, after understanding that blockchain is internet version 2, is an improvement, in the previous internet, whereby applications require the owners, require the offices, require, for example, Facebook needs to have people who take care of that, who work on that, need office, need owners. So, but in the blockchain technology, there are no owners, there is no central authority. So people who are using blockchain technology or who are using cryptocurrency and other stuff are the ones responsible. So why did they call blockchain? Because there are two words, block and chain. Why? Because in the normal internet, you keep your data or you keep your transactions and the information on the files. There are files which are on your desktop. There are files which are on your hard drive, like a flash disk. There's information that you can keep on your WhatsApp, or you can keep in your email, or you can keep in your iCloud, whatever, anywhere you want to do. But with the blockchain technology, there is no private, you cannot keep your information on private basis, but all the information, all the transactions in the blockchain are kept on files which are called blocks. So these blocks are the files which are public, which can be accessed by any person. And these blocks are the files which keep transaction. And these files are not one, like this file is not one, but there are different files which are connected to one another, like these files, these blocks, like they are connected to one another to make a chain of block, That is the reason why this technology is called blockchain technology. Block is the file that keep the transactions. So all the transactions that take place in the world are kept in blocks. They are maintained in blocks. All the security is in the block. So that is the reason why they are called block. So who is maintaining the block? Who is putting this block? What is the mechanism to keep data, to keep the transaction in the block? So that so you can see. So this block, one block, has got a header which has got the security. The security of that is done through encryption, the highest level of encryption, which is cryptography. So there is a hash. So this hash, and there is a place where there is data, or the data, the information, and the information which is kept there is the transaction. Where did this money come from? Where did it go? Who is the recipient of this money? How much? How much is the gas fee? So what time did this transaction take place? So you can find it in one block, there are maybe 1,000 transactions, or there are 300 transactions that have been taking place around the world. They are kept in one block. So for example, if you're talking of Bitcoin blockchain, it is the average of one block is 10 minutes. So it's 10 minutes. So the first block of Bitcoin, or of any blockchain, is called Genesis block, because that is the first block. And with this one has got its own hash number, which is the security, and it does not have it is not connected to any block, so that you see the previous hash is 0. But if you go to the second block, the first information that goes in is the hash of the previous block, which is the security of the encryption of that block. So that is the first information in the second block. And after that, then all the transactions are kept there. And then once this transaction is full, this block is full or it is complete, then it creates its encryption and everything. This encryption protects the data, and therefore another block is put in place, and this hash of the previous block is the first information that comes to this block, and then all the transactions go inside and they close this together with its encryption. So the third block, it goes that way. So after, on average of 10 minutes, another block is put into place. So this block keep the data, keep the transaction. They are protected. They are safe in such a way that if you want to change the data in this block, it means that you have affected everything, because it is encrypted. Then if you change the information here, it means that you affect this hash, you affect everything. When you affect this hash, for this block to be valid, then it must have been connected to this block. This hash of this previous block must be there. So when you change, then this block can no longer be in this chain. So there are different blocks, but the one which we consider is the one which is in the chain. Other blocks, it means that each computer node, each miner has got the block. So there is a competition. There is a competition that there is a number. There is a puzzle that they have to. There is a mathematics they have to solve. So the one who has got the right answer is the one who is going to put his block on the chain. And then if he puts the block on the chain, then there is payment. So there you are paid Bitcoin because and then the transaction fee on this block, everything that you get. So that is how Bitcoin is brought into existence, is by millions of computer nodes solving the puzzle. So the computer which has solved that problem, so because I will show you. So that computer which has solved the problem is the one who is coming with a block and is putting there. So you can see that now, in order for you to hack this block, you need also to change this code, this hash. It can be similar to this one. If you change this hash, it means that you have affected everything, including hash of the previous block. So this one will be affected. When you affect this one, then all these two blocks will be invalid. You need to come again to hash to hack this one. So imagine today is 2022. The Genesis block was mined in 2009, 3rd of January 2009. So you will be supposed to hack all the millions, hundreds of thousands of blocks which have been created each and every 10 minutes to make this thing happen. So that is the way. That is all about blockchain, and I want you to see the way these blocks are. You can see one block, after one block is filled, another block is coming. You see you can see the pictures there on the I'm showing you. So every time one block is finished, another block is coming, is put in place. So that is where the data are kept, and that is why this technology is called blockchain technology. If you change anything, then because one block, the hash of the previous block is connected to the hash of the existing block, then if you change, then that cannot exist, and you need to hack all the blocks in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, you should be hacked. That is why it is impossible. Not even the US government can hack Bitcoin, the blockchain, not even China. If they would have done that, it would be a long time ago, but it is impossible. Now, I want you to see the characteristics of blockchain, which is very important. And the first characteristic, because as we go along, this information is very important. The first characteristic of blockchain is decentralized. Decentralized meaning that there is no central authority. There is no any authority that is keeping blockchain. Blockchain is kept in different computers. So who is putting these computers? There is no one who is putting. Like there's no company or country which is putting. Individual people put these computers. So it's like the way you put your WhatsApp. How did your phone come into WhatsApp? Because you installed the software of WhatsApp in your phone. Then your phone now is connected to the WhatsApp network. So now the same applies to blockchain. You have a phone, you can install the software of blockchain, and when you install the software of blockchain, you become part of these computers or computer nodes, all these devices under which blockchain exists. So blockchain exists in computers, in millions of computers, where people go and put their computers and put they install the software, and once they install the software, so they maintain the blockchain. So now, why do they do this? They do this because there is a financial incentive. There is incentive that you get. When you become a computer node, it means that what you do is to maintain the network, to verify transactions that come on board, and also to mine it, because each and every computer node has got a copy of the data that is coming to the blockchain, and they have this block. So in order for one to take that block to the chain, then he has to that computer has to do mathematics, which is a puzzle that is given into competition among all these computer nodes. So that is where the blockchain is living. So there are millions of computer nodes that exist, and that is where blockchain is staying. So there is no point of failure. So if the government wants to take it down, it means that it has to hack all the millions of computers all at once. in 10 minutes so that they can be able to hack, but it is impossible. The second characteristics of blockchain is distributed ledger. Ledger is the accounting book whereby the transaction, the information is kept, accounting information is kept. So whatever is going on, what is going in, whatever is going out, what is sent, all the information, the time and everything. So this information, the transactions that take place in the blockchain, the transactions that take place in the blockchain, all the transactions are recorded in the public ledger. There is no any individual ledger. No, it is recorded in the public ledger, which any person can access. So that public ledger is distributed to all the computer nodes, all the devices that are in the on the blockchain network receive a copy or a ledger which has got the updated data. So each and computer node receive. So you can see this picture here. Once an information goes to the blockchain, is distributed, like that information is synchronized, is updated. So each computer node has got a copy, identical copy of the ledger, which contains all the transactions that take place in the blockchain. So whenever you want to send a transaction, that transaction is recorded in the public ledger, and that transaction is distributed to millions of computer nodes. So these millions of computer nodes perform now what we call consensus protocol. Like this transaction, you have sent an order, I want to send money, I want to send cryptocurrency to this person. So that transaction is recorded and is distributed to millions of computer nodes. So these computer nodes act as a bank. They are the ones which will try to confirm, will try to review the transaction, will try to check if your transaction, if you really have funds, if you have the right network, if you have the right wallet, you are sending to the right person who has got right, everything is okay. So these computer nodes are the ones, all of them work together. For example, if a transaction is come, it is distributed to millions of computers. These computers will check the validity of this transaction. Once they see this transaction is good, they allow this transaction to take place. So, and now all the transaction will go to each computer node. Each computer node will have a file which has got all the transaction there. And by doing so, this computer will compete to solve a math problem. And once one computer solves that math problem, that file that has got with those transactions in that time is the one which is kept there as a block in the chain. So it becomes a blockchain network. And those others will just remain, will just go to another task which has come. So there is no any transaction that will take place without being verified by millions of computers in the network. And if one computer identify any fraud, any problem, all the computers will reject that transaction and it will not take place. So there's another characteristic of blockchain is immutability. Immutability is the key feature in blockchain which makes the transactions in the blockchain to be safe. Like no one can change that transaction, no one can delete it, no one can manipulate, no one can replace, no one can falsify any data stored on the blockchain. Because these transactions, these computer nodes have already verified that transaction. So you don't need the auditing, you don't need the auditors to come, because everything now is verified, as everything is true and everything is shared to millions of computers. There is nothing that will take place in the blockchain that is not recorded. So this immutability increases the efficiency of the organizations, because in case there is dispute, like a dispute in terms of accounting and information, then this immutability brings a verified shared source of truth, so which is going to solve the puzzle, which is going to solve the dilemma which the organization is facing. So blockchain is safe and has immutability. Immutability means changeless, unchangeable, invariable, inflexible, unalterable, constant, permanent, and unchanging. Now, if you look at the another characteristic is open source. Blockchain technology has been created in such a way that its code is open, meaning that this code which created the blockchain is available to public. Anyone can view that code, anyone can copy that code, anyone can learn from that code, anyone can share that code, and anyone can audit that code. You can audit that code. And for that case, it means that it allows applications to be created on top of blockchain. The same way as you have Android operating system, which is the property of Google, and or iOS device, applications can be created on top of it. So the same applies also to Android, or on blockchain, applications can be created on top of it because its code is open. There are so many other characteristics that you need to know. Transaction are peer-to-peer, blockchain is secure, the blockchain is transparent, blockchain is public, blockchain transaction are very quick, and all these transactions. So what are the functions of blockchain? Where is blockchain used? Blockchain is used because it is internet version 2. So it allows to have kind of money that cannot be manipulated, the kind of money that is not produced by any government, that cannot be printed, that cannot be stopped. It is a money. So this is the first application of blockchain, to create digital currency. The second application of blockchain is smart contract. The third is the NFT. The fourth is DeFi. It is used in banking and finance. It is used in capital market, trade and finance, regulatory compliance and audit. It is used in money laundering protection. It is used in insurance. It is used in peer-to-peer transaction. Blockchain is used in business, supply and chain management, healthcare, real estate, media, and energy. Blockchain is used in government to record management, identity management, voting. If you want to vote, it solves all the problems and so many other things. So now I want you to understand now the first application of blockchain technology that is our main concern today, and maybe we'll continue tomorrow. So our main concern in terms of blockchain, in terms of usability, is cryptocurrency. So when we talk of cryptocurrency, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is the new form of money. It is a medium of exchange. It is a new form of money. And this new form of money is digital. Don't ask me to give you a physical. It is encrypted. Encrypted meaning that it uses cryptography. Cryptography is high level of encryption, which is used to secure transactions, which makes it nearly impossible to counterfeit or double spend. I told you, in normal internet, you can double spend. In normal internet, you can send things, you can send a copy and you remain a copy. But in blockchain, because it is encrypted, then you cannot counterfeit it or you cannot double spend. Also, this cryptocurrency, which is a new form of money, is a decentralized network based on blockchain, meaning that it is not issued by central banks, it is not issued by government, and it does not rely on banks or any other central authority to record, to verify, and to secure transaction, making them theoretically immune to government interference or manipulation. Now, because cryptocurrencies are typically or 100% conducted inside the blockchain, they are immune, they have immunity So it means that the government cannot interfere, and the government cannot manipulate, or any other person cannot manipulate. That is cryptocurrency. So when we talk of cryptocurrency also, it is peer-to-peer system that can enable anyone, anywhere to send and receive payment. So cryptocurrency is peer-to-peer. You can send money anywhere, at any time, without needing any middleman. Cryptocurrency payments, these ones exist purely as digital entries to an online database describing specific transaction. So these are their online entries. So, and then when you transfer cryptocurrency funds, when you transfer, for example, I send it from me to you, then the transactions are recorded in a publicly distributed ledger. Cryptocurrencies are recorded in a publicly distributed ledger. I've shown you the public ledger, which is distributed. I've shown you in the characteristics, the second characteristics of blockchain. And the cryptocurrency is stored in digital wallet. It is not stored in a bank. It is not stored in your house. It is stored in digital wallet. These digital wallets can be hardware based, or they can be web based. The wallet can also reside on your mobile phone, so you can have your wallet at your wallet. Like yesterday, we downloaded it, so you understand now. I don't need to say. So that is where what we created yesterday is where cryptocurrency is staying. Cryptocurrency received its name. Why do they call it cryptocurrency? Because it uses encryption to verify transaction. That is why encryption is called cryptography. That's why they called it cryptocurrency. This means that this cryptography is advanced coding, is involved in storing, in transmitting cryptocurrency data between wallets and to public ledgers. So the aim of cryptocurrency is to provide security and safety, because you transfer data from your wallet to another wallet, like from your wallet to the public data, to the data. So it means that there are people who can interfere and scam or do any other unwanted issues to this transaction. So because there is encryption, then it means that it is impossible. That's why when you will send your cryptocurrency to another wallet, it will arrive safely. The first cryptocurrency was Bitcoin. It was founded in 2009, although it's Bitcoin blockchain started in 2008. But the first block of Bitcoin, now you understand what is a block, and you understand the mining, was mined on January 3rd, 2009. And if you look today to this website, CoinMarketCap, there are more than 19,000, almost 20,000 cryptocurrencies around the world. Now, when we talk of cryptocurrency, if you look at the number, at the dollar, you see there is a serial number. This serial number makes each bill to become unique. If you look at Kenyan shilling, it has got a serial number. Each note, each bill, Kenyan shilling bill, has got its serial number to make it different. So when we talk of money, money is not this paper. Money is this number. But this paper is used to carry this number so that people cannot double spend it. That is why. So if you find the same number in another bill, it means that one is not original, one is fake, one is a copy. And that is why you see these are serial numbers. So if you look at these serial numbers, they are issued by central bank. They are stored by the central bank, and all the record, the whereabouts of these serial numbers of this money, central bank have got the information. So when you have your bank card, if you have your bank card, it means that your card has got a number, and it is tied to your account number, and your name and everything. So it means that all your data is like a fingerprint. You put your account number, we know who is the owner of this account, where you are working, because there are some requirements that are needed for you to open a bank account, which is connected to that. And now, if you have a certain bill, let's say $20 or 50 Kenyan shilling, and you deposit it to account number this one, it means that then that serial number is known, is in this account, or is in this place. But if you take it manually, if you try to move and to transfer it manually, then it is difficult to know. But once you know, you can know exactly what happened. And normally when we use money, we never look at the serial numbers, but each money has got a serial number. Now, when we come to cryptocurrency is like each individual cryptocurrency, each individual coin, like you have Bitcoin 1, 2, 3, is like a serial number you see on a physical bill, on a physical dollar, or on a physical Kenyan shilling, but there is no physical bill. In Kenyan shilling, there is a serial number, but it is put in a physical bill. But in cryptocurrency, there are serial numbers, but these serial numbers are not kept. There is no any bill. There is no any card. So it's like, I have put this picture. Don't think that there is physical, but instead there is only a wallet address, which is like your bank account, and it shows you how much value do you have. Now, if you look at this picture now, you can see these cryptocurrencies, the way dollars got changed and the Kenyan shilling has got changed. The same applies to Bitcoin, has also changed. You can have in one Bitcoin can be divided into 100 million pieces. This is small pieces. This small measure of cryptocurrency, they are called the Satoshi. So one Satoshi is 0.000000001. 10 Satoshi is like this. 100 million Satoshi is equal to one Bitcoin. I'm going to complete this meeting today, because I'm going now for another meeting. Now, if you look at this wallet address of yours, wallet address, we talked about that one. So cryptocurrency wallet address is like a bank account. It's like your bank account, but there is no physical cash. There is no physical card. And that go along with it, it's just an account number. So with this account number of yours, you can see there is a format there. There are records of the transaction that you have made, the total amount that you have received, the total amount that you have sent, and the balance that you have. So tomorrow we will continue. With cryptocurrency. I have put this picture because in cryptocurrency there is no name. You don't need a name, so the transactions are done by unknown people, but all the transaction is kept. So I want to end here today. You will have all the 2 videos, because tomorrow we will have another time. Now I'm going for Swahili training. If you want, you can inform me. You can just go. We are going to learn about cryptocurrency. So I want to say good night and God bless you. Tomorrow, please come on time. Come on time, because if you come late, you are going to miss this lesson. And because you want to go massive, then you need to learn. You need to come on time. So thank you and God bless you. Bye-bye.